A few years ago, if you wanted to research stocks, you had to open dozens of websites, financial news, analyst reports, market data, earnings calendars, and by the time you finished reading everything, hours were already gone. But today, AI can do all that work for you. In fact, in this video, I'm going to show you how to build your own AI financial advisor using ChatGPT, an assistant that can summarize the most important market news scan stocks, with strong momentum analyze companies in seconds, and even suggest investment opportunities. And the best part, you can set it up in minutes. Plus, at the end of this video, I'll show you 2 powerful ways people are actually monetizing these AI tools. So make sure you watch until the end. Let's get started. Part 1. What is a prompt? Simple explanation before we build the AI advisor. We need to understand one simple concept. And that concept is the prompt. The prompt is simply the instruction you give to an AI model. Think about how people used to search for information online. You would open Google, type something like, "What are the most important news in the stock market today?" Then you would get a list of links, and from there you would have to open articles, read them, compare information, filter. What matters, that process takes time. But with AI tools like ChatGPT, you can simply ask the same question, and the AI summarizes everything instantly. Instead of visiting 10 websites, you get the most important insights in seconds. That's the real power of AI. But here's where things get interesting. Most people ask random questions every day. Instead, we can create structured prompts that automate the entire process. PART. 2. Using ChatGPT. As a basic investment assistant, let's start with something simple. You could ask ChatGPT something like, "Build a long-term investment portfolio for someone with moderate risk tolerance." And the AI might respond with something like, "A diversified portfolio allocation percentages." Suggestions like ETFs and blue-chip stocks, for example. It might suggest exposure to sectors like technology, healthcare, consumer goods, energy, or even ETFs that track the S&P 500. This is already helpful. But there's one small problem. If you want this information every day, you need to ask the same question again and again. So, instead of repeating the process daily, we can automate it. Part 3. Creating your own AI financial advisor. This is where things become really powerful. Inside ChatGPT, you can actually create a custom AI assistant. In simple terms, you're creating an AI that already understands your investment strategy, your research process, the type of stocks you care about. So instead of explaining everything every time, the AI already knows what to do. You're basically building a specialized AI analyst. Here's how it works. Inside ChatGPT, there is a section where you can create custom GPTs. This allows you to design a chatbot that follows specific instructions. For example, you could tell it something like, "Act as a professional financial research assistant. Analyze stocks based on fundamentals, technical trends, and current market news." Now, every time you ask a question, the AI responds using that framework. And that alone can save hours of research every week. Part 4. Training the AI with your strategy. Now here's the real secret. The more detailed your instructions are, the better your AI advisor becomes. For example, you could instruct the AI to analyze revenue growth, earnings trends, competitive advantages, macroeconomic conditions. Technical indicators. If you ask it to analyze a company like Apple, it could instantly break down financial strength, market position, growth drivers, and possible risks. You could also ask which companies show strong momentum today, and the AI could highlight companies like Microsoft, Nvidia, or Amazon, while explaining the reasons behind their moves. It can even provide a technical and fundamental overview at the same time. This type of analysis used to require multiple tools. Now, AI can do it in seconds. Part 5. Automating daily stock research. One of the most powerful uses of this setup is daily market scanning. For example, you could instruct your AI assistant to generate a report like, "Send me the 5 most interesting stocks today based on momentum, news, and unusual activity." Instead of manually scanning the market, the AI prepares a daily short list of opportunities. That means you can focus only on the most relevant stocks. Professional traders often start their day by scanning the market. With AI, that process becomes dramatically faster. Instead of spending 2 hours researching, you might spend 10 minutes reviewing the AI report, and that's a massive productivity advantage. Part 6. Uploading knowledge to your AI. Here's something many people don't realize. You can actually upload documents to train your AI assistant. For example, investment books, research papers, strategy documents, personal notes. Once uploaded, the AI can reference those materials. So if you have a specific investment strategy, you can literally teach the AI how you think. Over time, your assistant becomes more and more personalized. It stops being a generic chatbot and starts acting more like your personal research analyst. Part 7. The hidden business opportunity. Now here's something interesting. These AI assistants aren't just useful for personal investing. They can also become business tools. For example, you could create an AI system that summarizes financial news every morning, then turn that into a newsletter. Many financial newsletters make money through subscriptions, affiliate partnerships, advertising, and AI dramatically reduces the time needed to produce that content. Instead of writing everything manually, the AI helps generate summaries, insights, and research, which means one person can run an entire research newsletter. Part 8. Another AI tool. Finding cheap flights. Let me show you another fun example. You can also create AI assistants for completely different tasks. For example, finding cheap flights. You could ask an AI to search travel routes like, find the cheapest flights between Buenos Aires and Madrid in May for 2 passengers. The AI can then scan travel options and estimate price ranges. For example, flights between South America and Europe might range around $600 to $900 depending on timing. You could even ask the AI, when do airlines usually adjust ticket prices? And interestingly, airfare price changes often appear on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which means you could automate alerts to check flights on those days. Again, something that normally takes research can now be automated with AI. Part 9. Why AI research tools are becoming essential. The reality is that financial markets move fast, and information overload is a real problem. Every day there are earnings reports, economic data releases, breaking financial news. Trying to track everything manually is exhausting, but AI tools can filter the noise. Instead of drowning in information, you receive curated insights. That's why many investors and analysts are starting to integrate AI into their workflow. Not to replace their judgment, but to accelerate research. AI isn't just a futuristic technology anymore. It's already changing how people research markets, analyze companies, and make decisions. And the investors who learn how to use these tools early may gain a serious advantage. So if you're interested in learning more about AI tools for investing, trading, and online income, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because in upcoming videos we're going to explore AI trading tools, AI research systems, and real ways people are using AI to build online businesses. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.